Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. It has been an awful long time since I've done a vlog, but I thought I would start one up again now, seeing as I've resumed my diet again. Um, I had a period of last year I split with my son's dad, so it did take an awful toll on me. And I did do some diet. I did do diet attempt last year, but then I stopped just in the autumn time. I had gained an obscene amount of weight before I started my diet last year. I think I'd gained everything that I had lost and then some. So, but what I'm losing now is what I started initially when I first ever started my diet. So I'm at the moment, my weigh-in yesterday when I started was 16 stone and 7 pounds. So yeah, it's the same sort of weight that I was at when I first started a couple of years ago. But I had actually gone up to 19 stone, 4 pounds, before I started again last year doing the diet. So I'd gained a horrible amount of weight. I just had a whole heap of things that were just upsetting me, and I split with my son's dad, and that's been positive for me in one way, but negative in other ways. My son doesn't live with me, he lives with his dad, because I didn't have anywhere suitable for him to stay. But without going too much into the personal side of things with that, basically, I've just had that to contend with. Um, so the diet that I'm doing now is similar to that of what I was doing before, except it's better in that I can now have vegetables and I can add like protein like chicken and tuna to it. So it's not just living on shakes and water solely. I'm allowed to have tea with skimmed milk, which is the red top milk, just in case you were mulling it over in your head. Um, so it's excellent for me in that way. And I've also got water flavourings that I can add to the water to make it less bland. But I'm actually finding that at the moment I'm quite fine with regular water. I haven't had to add any water flavouring at all of any kind. And I've developed a fondness for sparkling water, which was quite odd. But I find that it's a bit of a welcome substitute for cola, for Coke. Although I am allowed to have Coke, I kind of choose not to at the moment. And if I am going to have Coke, I would set myself a thing of only having like one can of it a day, if that. But I've been doing okay so far. I mean, I'm only 2 days in, but at the moment I'm doing fine. So we'll just have to see what happens. Excuse me. So yeah, the reason I haven't got a initial weigh-in video or anything, is I just haven't got around to doing it yet. And plus my digital camera that I used to do my vlogs with, I need to charge it up. So once that's charged up, I will start resuming the old method that I used to do my vlogs. But the fantastic thing is I've got a new set of scales which are digital, and they're quite big with the display. So rather than using the mechanical scales that I was using last time on my vlogs, I've got digital scales which will easily be able to track the weight. So I'm really happy about that, because I could hardly see before. So yeah, I'm just doing this diet again. It's taken me quite a few attempts to get back onto it, like properly. I tried a couple of weeks back, and I lasted like 2 days, and then I tried I think a week before that, and I kind of crumbled after the first day. So I've already beaten my 2 days, which pleases me. So at the moment, my initial goal is to get back to where I was when I was doing my vlogs the last time. I think I got down to about 13 stone. So I'm looking initially to get to 13 stone, and that is for my cousin's wedding, which is in June. So I would like to ideally be there for June time, and hopefully able to wear a nice dress. That would really make me happy. Anything more would be a bonus, but if not, that's initially what I'm looking at. Trying to aim small but think big at the same time. So we'll just have to see how it pans out. I'll just keep working really hard. It's not the same kind of method as the previous diet was. Where I used to go each week to a chemist and be weighed, I don't do that now. This is solely on my own. I buy the products online and I just weigh myself each week. And to be quite honest with you, I prefer that. Not that in some ways it was nice going to the chemist. It kept you motivated because obviously you didn't want to feel disappointed if you didn't really want to try and attempt to cheat or anything because you knew that someone else was going to be weighing you. But then at the same time, I'm not a child, and these are things that I need to sort of do myself, and I kind of feel better and it's more private for me in that way. But I choose to do these vlogs off my own back because I think there are a lot of people who are my subscribers and who could potentially be my subscribers who are in the same boat as me. And you know, when you've got like a pharmacist who is like a size 10, really slim, who obviously doesn't have a weight issue of her own unless it's something completely different, like I don't know, maybe she has got her own body issues or he's got his own body issues. But what I mean is when you can't see any sort of visible signs, it's hard for them to identify with you. And I'm hoping that with these vlogs and explaining how I feel, it can help. So basically the past 2 days I've had my meal packs, which are so good because you do feel like you're actually having a meal. Whereas before the diet I was doing was just like chocolate shakes, which didn't taste nice at all, and you couldn't eat anything with them. You can actually have things that sort of look like bolognese and chili con carne and things like that, and you can have vegetables. I choose broccoli, and you can have tuna and chicken, as I said. So you actually do feel that you're having a meal. Plus, you know, the shakes that they do have actually have flavour on them. They're actually nice, and the bars as well are great for curbing the sweet pangs that you have. So I can't complain there at all. And being able to have a cup of tea is amazing, especially having skim milk in it. So it's definitely a better diet for me, and we'll just have to see how I go with it, really. But yeah, just have to see how this first week goes down. Bit baffled what to say now. Exercise wise, I have a swimming costume. I'm hoping to start going swimming. So I've been thinking about doing Zumba as well, but I just don't seem to get around to it. But hopefully with more weight that comes off, I'll also feel more confident to do it. But I need to keep active. That's one of the big things for me, to sort of try and tone as much as I can as I lose weight. So in next week's vlog, what I'll do is I'll do a vlog. When did I start this diet? I started on Monday. Yeah, I started Monday. So the next vlog will be Monday. and I will do a weigh-in, and hopefully I'll have had a good week, because the first week is when you lose like the most before it starts to sort of taper out. So hopefully in the first week I'll have lost something good, and we can keep going from there. But if you guys have any questions at all, then please feel free to ask me. And I remember I did the weight loss chart before, which I would write down my weight each week. Obviously now the only difference is I don't have the pharmacy weight to go by. It's only going to be my weight at home. But yeah, if you have any questions whatsoever, then please don't hesitate to ask. And it's great to be back. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog, and here's to 2013, and hoping that this is actually finally my year to shift that weight. Okay guys, take care, bye.